You know, some people say that fame is like a drug, and I believe that now because Drake, in watching some of his fame dwindle away, definitely is out here acting like he is on that pipe, no pause needed. Look, so Drake is headlining the Wireless Fest in the UK right now, and he is putting his hat in the ring for Goofy of the Decade, for sure. He took to the stage and said something that was confusing, that was controversial, odd, and pretty much ridiculous and blasphemous. Let's get into that right quick. Roll the clip.
Shit tatted on me. This is my brother right here, a real fucking legend. When I talk about my love for London rappers, the best lyricist in the world, mark my words.
Oh shit.
I don't care what nobody says. Nobody can out-rap London. Nobody. No disrespect to America, no disrespect to my country, but nobody can out-rap London rappers. This is the best, highest level. This is what I aspire to be. And this guy right here.
All right, so Drake, in the most pandering way that I've ever seen before, says that the rappers in the UK are the best lyricists in the world. No disrespect to his own country, Canada, and no disrespect to the birthplace of hip hop and rap, the United States, which rap is based on the life experience of the United States, which everything about hip hop is based on the African American experience in the United States. But we're not the best lyricists, and lyricism is subjective. And here, let me say this first before I even get into this a little bit. Big respect. I love UK hip hop. I really do. Respect, love the drill movement that they had over there. I am from Chicago, the origin of that, right? I respect what they do over there. The accent doesn't throw me off. I listen to UK hip hop all the time, right? And we are not going to do this with anyone. We are not going to allow this bird of an individual, this knuckleheaded Canadian, I'm trying not to curse. Then shout out to my people in Canada, that's no shade. But we're not gonna allow you to garner too much attention with getting us into a silly debate about this. Shout out to every country around the world that partakes in hip hop. I'm not gonna do the guest thing. I don't believe in that, right? Shout out to everybody. Everybody does their thing the way they do it. All right? But the level to which this man is showing that he's willing to go to garner attention on himself and garner favor with a fan base is ridiculous, because now you're trying to start controversy, and that's why I put Kanye West in the thumbnail, because this is the path Drake is going down. I see it coming. This is what's happening. Okay? He cannot take the fact that his star is dwindling. And it's his fault. If he would have let the battle go, I think Drake would have been able to not get all the way back to where he was, but pretty close. Now, that is not happening now, okay? The What Did I Miss record is going to come and go pretty quickly. And I think if you listen to the new Clips album carefully, let God sort them out. They are breaking down what the issue is with not only Drake, but this archetype of superstar that hip hop has created in the past 5 or 10 years, okay? Drake, Kanye, Travis Scott all share a lot of similar characteristics. And in Kanye, being from Chicago, I'm disappointed in his arc, so to speak. I understand the tragedy of him losing his mother, but at the same time, Malice explained it perfectly in an interview where he said, sometimes when you have a mindset and a religious change, you have to take time to kind of gather your thoughts in that process. right? So Kanye, he kind of threw him some bail a little bit, but at the same time, Kanye has been doing too much for a long time. That's his personality. But back to Drake. This is simply a spoiled kid who is not getting his way. And now he's trying to start beef with America. Do you really want to do this? Somebody in his camp has to have a brain cell. He don't want to do this. He does not want to do this. You had Lauryn Hill as one of your biggest guests at the Wireless Fest there. She's an American lyricist. Yeah, she's from America, United States. And, you know, he tried to throw no shade to my own country. There's not a whole lot of MCs from Canada, first off. Let's just start there. The UK is not big enough to compete with the United States in hip hop. Okay, and that's the problem with most places. The United States is very big. Our states are more like countries in most other continents from a size perspective and a population perspective. So it becomes an unfair competition because we have a bigger pool to pull from, right? This guy's going out sad. He's going out sad. This is going to be another crash out of epic proportion. And if you view Drake as a legend, hey man, it's going to be a tough one. This is going to be a tough one because this guy is going to fall off ridiculously. Yeah. Because if the What Did I Miss record is the best that he has to offer, it is not good enough. It is a good record. Don't get me wrong. It's cool. I'm not going to lie because I don't like Drake, but it's not enough at all. Like Kendrick said, it's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. We need a lot more because these guys, it's getting ridiculous now. The best are you? See. This is this is such a lack of appreciation of what, and this is what we go through here in the United States. You know, sometimes African Americans, FBA people are seen as a little bit harsh. This is why, because this is disrespectful to us and what we create things and then people copy it and then they spit in our face. And that's what this was. This little copycat, and I'm really, this is really difficult not to curse. Shout out to the brother No Malice. But in essence, Drake is the definition of a HAN. And if you don't know what that means, I'll put it in the comments, right? And this is bird behavior, which is his symbol being an owl, and OVO being an owl is perfect. See, the fact that you don't even understand that means that you shouldn't be judging who's the best lyricist in hip hop. All right? The fact that you willingly call yourself a bird. But I digress. I'm gonna let it go because I feel a rant coming on. I'm never going to be trying to rant on this channel. We have enough ranters out there. Shout out to them and I'll let them handle that part. But all I want to say is to my people across the world, I understand Americans can appear to be arrogant. I understand, you know, when they travel, they come to your country, they be on BS. We have to deal with them here. Everybody has jerks in their country. Do not allow this clown to get you in a silly debate about hip hop's best lyricists. All right? Anybody willing to debate this is silly. Sorry. All right? So if you love and appreciate hip hop, this is a non-issue. But Drake is starting to teeter on zero tolerance for you. It really is. And OV hoes, you all as well. It's starting to teeter on zero tolerance, and we're going to have to start getting some furniture movement in you all's direction if this guy continues with this nonsense. That is all I have to say. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Hit that like button. If you haven't hit that like button yet, hit that subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, share this video. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank y'all for watching as always, and we out.